Alright, the controls on a Caterpillar 299 D3 track loader. I will go through some of the stuff, and I'll miss some stuff, and then some of the attachments aren't on, so it doesn't make sense to talk about those. But I just thought, I watch videos like this, I find them entertaining, so we'll make one. Anyway, got the door shut here. Put the lap bars down. Let's start her up. All right. So she started. It's not going to do anything. Well, the hydraulics are still locked out. It's in park. So that's right above the key. And we're good to go. That brought up the backup camera. And now the main display. You can have different things shown on display depending on what you want. You can put the backup camera on full time. If you're driving down the road and wonder if someone's coming up behind you, it's kind of nice to leave on if you don't need to be seeing everything else. Anyway, so this machine does not have like two traditional foot pedals like you'd think on most loaders or skid steers. It has one pedal that is an accelerator and a decelerator. So right now I am in, turtle on the throttle, and if you can hear that, that brings the speed up. If I were to go to half, it still does the same thing, brings it up. If I bring my RPM all the way up here and press on it, it's a decelerator, it brings the RPM right back down. So anyway, for our purposes, we'll turn it all the way down. Got hydraulic lockout up here. Got your lights. Got the fan clear back here. I'm not going to push that right now. No point. Over here, we've got more switches. We got aux 8 and 7. 7 has a high speed, a standard, and a creep mode on this unit. In order to run on the Rabbit or the high speed, that's what just got to be up here. In order to use things like the snow blower or what am I thinking? Masticator, you got to go to electric 7, which is the aux, and that means you no longer have like a high speed drive, but that's fine. You're not going to be going fast with those on anyway. And then you've got your return to dig feature on the bucket. And then your lockouts, which I'm not going to mess with because I got a bucket on, but that is for changing out your tool. You can do any tool that's not hydraulic from inside the cab. If you got to have hoses or wires, hydraulics or electric, then you got to go and do that. Climate control panel, pretty basic. All right, so, there's the all-important cup holder. That is a very important thing. Your right-hand control is your bucket operation. Pull back, it goes up. Forward, it goes down. Roll to the right, bucket goes down. Roll to the left, bucket comes up. The tilt on the bucket. So that's basic. That if you want to get the bucket into float mode, where it'll just sort of ride, bring it all the way down, set the angle where you want, push forward, and there's a trigger bottom side here. Pull that back. Now the bucket's in float. To get it off, just do anything like that, and it's back into normal mode. All your directional travel, because it doesn't have the pedals, is all on your left-hand side. So, left, right, forward, and back. Standard joystick stuff. If you go just to 80% on the stick, I'm turning, you'll see that move, you'll see that creeping back. If you really want it, you got to go all the way in order to pivot. If you don't go to 100%, it's a gradual turn, depending on how much you push on it. If you want, you'll actually move. But if you go completely sideways to 100%, it'll full pivot. And of course, you've got your angle of how steep you want to turn, or your turn rate, just depending on how far you move that stick. But anyway, that's the real basic on this unit in particular. Maybe we'll do something sometime with the masticating head or the snow plow on, because there's different controls that do different things. These buttons will come into play. Of course, we got our horn. And oh yeah, turtle mode. So if you're working something like the snow blower or the masticating head, you want to be going really, really slow. And so you'll have that off because you're using that. Just turn down there away from Rabbit. And you push the snail here, because this is a multi-speed high flow 2-stage machine. Push that snail button right there, and now we've got snail up there. These buttons here determine your snail speed, so you can turn it up and you can turn it way down. Plowing snow usually works pretty good right about there, or blowing snow. And I don't know, the masticating head probably down around 10, but that's just for the material that we're working with. It's going to be different for everybody else. But anyway, you just push the button, take it off, and you can go back to Rabbit if you're going to drive down the road. Oh, and there's a trigger on this one too. You pull that trigger, that gets you your Rabbit for your high speed, for your travel gear. So anyway, hope you all found that entertaining and not too misleading, and hopefully I didn't forget anything. But yeah, when we do some high flow parts or high flow tools on the machine someday, we'll do a video like that. It'll be fun. You all have a good one.